Ladies and gentlemen, Lumberjack here, and yep, we're gonna get into Alright, well there we go. I just disabled all the music, so no. There we go. I just want to see if this is a spring training or not.
At the plate, Thomas Wade, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
All right. My sliders are here. Let me see my Rosa Show gameplay options are perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Minor sets. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
And that's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Best in the National League, bitch.
A pause and the 0-2. Grounded to third. This could be two. He's got it. Zobrist out. And he won't try for more than that as he's taken out pretty hard that time. Thomas Wade steps in for his...
All right, this is a spring training game. I'm just going to sim to the end. Because I really need to, so.
Afternoon was led in part by this guy, Dioner Navarro. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really...
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, auto saving, please wait. Fine by me. Okay. Yeah, sim spring training. Skip. 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 '17 regular season. Okay. Ground ball hitter. I could hear that one for forever. All right, let's do it. The very first official regular season game for Thomas Christian Wade in MLB 16. Here we go.
Back here on a special opening day edition of the MLB pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here counting down the minutes until the new season gets underway. And before it does, we'll check out our first Topps Player Spotlight. Thomas Wade is our man to watch. And we get a great look at him here from a few moments ago as he was presented with his well-earned National League MVP trophy. A great moment in his career.
Yeah, and that's certainly something that he's going to remember forever. And it's an award that he definitely earned. But at the same time, he's got a new season to worry about now. And it's not too common for an MVP to go back-to-back and repeat the following year. So hopefully he can return to the great form that he displayed last year.
Yeah, I hope he can too. He was such an awesome sight to see out there last season. I mean, he really gave the fans around the league a thrill game in and game out. Certainly one of the most exciting players in the game today.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that.
Boom!
Right here on the show. From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your New York Mets.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The New York Mets. All right. We are officially underway for season 4 of the Thomas Wade Road to the Show here in MLB 16.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic.
And there you go.
Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board. Still that old school mentality.
And there you saw it briefly there. My 2016 Gold Glove Award.
Take his first cuts here. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, that one was like going like real quick.
Wade gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yes, there are.
So far here, he kind of needs.
And the second baseman is there.
Really?
And that ends the inning.
Really?
Mets go down 1-2-3. After 1, no score.
Really? So much for getting the season started off with a bang there. Jesus fucking Christ. Right to the other second baseman. Son of a bitch.
He looks like he's swinging a garden hose.
Why? Why did I swing at that? Why?
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
To first, Mauer's there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is...
Oh, well. Well, looks like my 2016 season is getting off to an inauspicious start.
Trying to hold the lead. Shows bunt as he gets this one down.
Oh!
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound. This is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him the chance to compose himself.
All right, not bad.
Stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm playing Minnesota. Not as fan of.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Whoops. Okay.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much in the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Pitch out, nothing doing. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. Score. Thomas Wade.
Oh, at least I got a hit in my first game.
He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Okay. Never mind. This is not a bunting situation like the previous at bat was.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it.
Well, nothing going right on the mound for him right now. This is going to be scored an infield single, and that's just going to make matters worse out there as that loads the bases.
Isaac Crum will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
All right, I gotta get my fielding situated. Hitting isn't an issue, but fielding, yeah.
Hit out towards second.
Okay.
Scooped up. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Wait. Oh! Okay. Sorry. I got thrown off because the thing is telling me to hit the circle button. No. Alright. No, I'm going to set it to fielder because that's what I had it on for last year, so... Alright, a few... Well, I guess I had a few miscues.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Yeah, my fielding is a little rusty.
He realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Tap fouled at home plate. Ground ball right side. Backhanded. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
Never an easy play right there. Just trying to hit your pitcher in stride when you know it's going to be a close play at the bag. And this time the flip comes up just a little.
Well,
And the Mets offense.
it's not really his fault, though. I mean, the pitcher kind of took a little bit of a scenic route to get to first base. I mean, not that I'm criticizing or anything. I'm just saying the pitcher was a little slow on that one. All right. All right. 3 hits, though, is not bad. I must have had a hitting streak going at the end of the last season. That's the only reason I would have that. By the way, for the record, I would have not.
From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York. Welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Mets. These two should provide some big time. Thomas Wade will get his first shot now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes.
All right, first double of the season.
Already their second double of the ball game here in the first inning.
And my first RBI, too.
At this point, that's for sure.
Boom.
Into the box. Thomas Wade will try to follow up the double.
Now, for the record, I have base running turned off because I don't really care. I have no interest in running the base pass, which is why I have base running turned off. Now, as for Daniel Murphy, what I was about to say is, I understand why the Mets extended him a qualifying offer. I would have let him go. Regardless of how great he was in the postseason, up to that point, he had been a mediocre at best second baseman. And I would have been looking for potential upgrades in the free agent market. But I get why the Mets extended a qualifying offer, because you kind of had to, given what he did in the 2015 postseason. Me personally, I would have extended the offer, and if he had said no, I would have just said, okay, see you later. Because, like I said, my feeling is that Daniel Murphy had been a mediocre at best second baseman.
Great at bat last time up, and he'll look for another Michigan drive right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped on the ground to first. And
Yeah.
will step on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1 through 3. Paul Murphy will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number.
Oh yeah, and if I haven't explained this before, I'll let you know right now. The reason why I do second base is because third base and first base, there really aren't a lot of fielding opportunities there. So I do second base because second base and shortstop in the infield, you do most of the fielding. So here we are.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his left. Wait. Throw pulls the first off the bag.
Boy, when you're
Why?
this is a huge break. They get the lead.
God damn. Why is...
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean
Alright,
play
I'm
on him.
going to have to turn that Showtime shit off.
And the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball.
I mean, just the fact of the matter is
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off for this particular character. I'd rather not use it.
They take the same approach either way.
Because I mean,
This right here is one
if
of those-
throwing the ball means that I have to press more than one button, you're making it more complicated than it needs to be. I shouldn't need Showtime mode every damn time I go to throw the ball. I'm sorry. It's just, if that's how it's going to be, then no.
Hit hard toward the right side. And
Really?
conclude matters here in
Oh, excuse me. I think I may have had a little too much Dr. Pepper.
Let's hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. Really big.
All right, where is... off. Apply changes. All right.
With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball.
All right. I'll be right back. I just need to take 5 because the mail truck just left, so I'm gonna go grab my mail. Alright. We are back. And boy, oh boy, do I wish there was a law that said that car insurance companies can only send their flyers to people who actually own cars. God. Jesus Christ, Geico. I don't care about my car insurance rates because I don't have a car to insure, so I don't fucking need your damn insurance. Alright, I'm better.
First pitch to him. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. The 0-1. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And he is in there.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is eating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Charlie Ray will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game. Nobody out.
See why I turned off Showtime mode? Because when I'm playing this character, all I care about is hitting a button to make the throw. That's it.
Around to second base. This could be 2. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Darren Ruff. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Sent on the ground out to second. Wait.
Really?
And a bit of a high.
Really? I fucking turned off Showtime! Why was that a Showtime moment?
Stepping in.
Oh my God! Are you fucking kidding me? I turned it off!
Last time. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second.
What the hell? I turned this off!
And it won't end the inning.
Oh my God! Why? I turned it off! Why am I still getting Showtime moments?
Into the box now, Thomas Wade. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. The run scores from second. It's a 6-1 game.
And these guys hitting 3, 4, 5, they're the ones that are going to have to produce if these guys are going to have any chance of contending.
That was an excuse me swing.
Cesar Hernandez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting.
Are you fucking kidding me?
A quick out number 1.
Why is that a fucking Showtime moment? Why are they fucking on? I turned the motherfuckers off!
Striding into the box. He singled his last time up. 6 runs, 7 hits.
Sorry, I don't want the fucking Showtime on!
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including
Why am I getting Showtime opportunities? It's off. I turned it off. Why are you still giving me Showtime opportunities? This shit like this is why I get pissed. when it doesn't work as intended, I turn the fucking thing off. Why are they still happening? Alright, we'll do one more game, but this is absolutely fucking ridiculous. I turned the goddamn Showtime off. Why do I still have it on?
Back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our top player spotlight. Thomas Wade will be in the glow, coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the clutch moments, collecting a whole bucket full of RBI. So he'll be looking to emulate that type of performance here again in this one.
Yeah, and you said it, Matt. He was clutch. And you know, some guys just have that uncanny ability to come through when it really matters. In baseball, it's usually when there are runners and...
With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Stepping in, Thomas Wade. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Thomas Wade.
From the stretch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. In time to first, and there are two away.
Yeah, that's basically going to work as a sacrifice.
He put together a great season, coming up just short of 100 RBIs. He's an important piece to this lineup, and he can do a lot of different things really well at the plate.
Wade.
Really?
Throw on to first.
Really? Why is this still on? I turned it off!
Anybody catch your
Oh my god!
I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8 can stay hot. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tried to do too much.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. He tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double.
Boy, and you can bet you've got one ticked-off dude out there on the mound right now. He thought he had strike 3 on the pitch prior to this one. Now, all of a sudden, he's got a guy out there standing on second base, and that completely changes the complexion.
Into the box now, Thomas Wade. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
The 0-1 on its way. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, people might jump to some conclusions here, but with a base open and this guy at the plate, you don't even really want to mess around with the strike zone, and I think this pitch just got away from him. Nothing more than that.
Thomas Wade will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and it's behind 1-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit to short. Glenn fields it cleanly, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Oh my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a...
Now in the box, Thomas Wade. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And that's taken for strike 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Boom.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hand getting into good position. The hips start to rotate, and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Leading off the inning, Thomas Wade, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off the inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
All right, Mom.
The first pitch is taken for
After I'm done here, I'm going to scream at Ramon Russo, the game director, on Twitter about this.
He really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
throw on the first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Number 16, Billy Butler.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Billy Butler. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top 6-3. So long from Philly.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station.
Sorry, I'm so irritated by that. I don't want to do the Showtime stuff on this player, and it's still giving me the Showtime stuff when you clearly can see that I've turned it off. Alright. You know, that aside, that is going to be this first episode over and done with. And I'll see you after a little bit of a break for the New York Mets franchise mode. Peace.